Grass fires that we've been tracking, will continue to monitor that, especially as this fire danger will still stay elevated even after we start to cool, because those temperatures will still be above average Friday and through the weekend. And by the end of the weekend, our warming begins once again. So early next week, we're back near 100. Today, oh, it was the hottest day so far this year. 103 for Stockton, as well as Marysville. 102 again for Fairfield and Sacramento, reaching the 100s for Modesto so far today. 90s in the foothills, and then up top for the Sierra, we're in the 80s. 80 for San Francisco as well. Excessive heat warning. We've been talking about this, blankets the entire valley, and that heat advisory still in place for the Bay Area. That continues through tomorrow as well. So we've got one more day essentially to deal with the heat. On top of this, we're still tracking isolated showers and even a few pop-up thunderstorms in the Sierra. That always draws to mind slightly elevated fire danger anytime we see lightning. But due to the fact that we still have a lot of that fuel that is very moist, some snow on the ground in the Sierra, our fire danger is a little bit lower there right now, as opposed to the valley where those grasses are just crispy right now and the temperatures are extreme. So the valley heat risk will continue through tomorrow in the major range, and then we drop it into the moderate range. Now, there will be some pockets on Monday that we start to see kind of moving back into that major range, mostly through the central and northern part of the Sacramento Valley. Right now in the Big Mountain backyard, it's still a hot one out there, feeling that summer heat. By the way, it is meteorological summer, so let's just call it summer heat. All right, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, and Marysville in the 100s right now with sunny skies. Tahoe right now at 65 degrees. That certainly sounds a lot cooler than what we're seeing out there in the Big Mountain backyard. Sacramento hour by hour forecast for tomorrow. We start the day off once again in the 60s. Now, it will be just a little bit cooler tomorrow morning than what we had this morning, where we started off near 70. Highs, though, warming quickly. By 1 o'clock, we're at 92 degrees with highs in the 100s again through most of the valley. We will see that trickle of an onshore flow. Once this southwest wind picks up, that could keep some of us, especially closer to the Delta, below that 100-degree threshold. But we're still calling for that extreme heat for tomorrow. As that high pressure ridge starts to move off ever so slightly to the east, we get a little access to that onshore flow, but it doesn't last long because that high just bumps right up around that storm track. It's kind of a barrier to bringing in some significant cooling. So here's how it plays out. Departure from normal is still going to be with us through Saturday. We see better cooling along the coast, and then we start to jump up well above average once again early next week. So don't put your guard down for the heat. Highs in the 80s tomorrow for the Sierra, with 90s to near 100 in the foothills. Highs in the 60s, though, for the coast. So that's some indication that, hey, we've got at least some cooler air that has the potential to make it into our regional forecast here as we continue to monitor the cooling conditions. We'll see some of that displayed in the 10-day forecast, mostly over the weekend. So good timing there. And then watch out, those 100s back early next week.
Wow. California weather is a land of extremes.
From dangerous heat, droughts, and wildfire,
to severe storms, flooding, and mountains of snow.
Plus the occasional tornado.
Keeping you prepared takes a team.
we have decades of experience forecasting this diverse region.
Our job doesn't stop at the forecast.
We investigate what's happening to our climate so you can be ready.
Helping you prepare for today and stay safe tomorrow. With a weather team you can trust, only on ABC 10.
Hi, I'm Alex Bell. Join me weeknights at 6:30 on To The Point. Instead of just reporting on the problems, we cut through the noise and look for solutions. We're not afraid to investigate local stories. We're not afraid to include different perspectives. We're not afraid to hold those in power accountable. This is your community, and it's my community too, and we're here to make it better for everyone. Join me, Alex Bell, on To The Point, weeknights at 6:30, only on ABC 10.